Okay guys, welcome back to Happy Brewing, Happy Eating. Right, this is a part 2 video for the hummus, because I made a right mess, to be honest with you. I was singing Hummus's praises and saying how I'd researched it a little bit and was trying to do a recipe which was traditional, and I missed out the main ingredient. Now the main ingredient is tahini. Now tahini is only three ingredients, so I'm going to show you that rather than reshoot the whole hummus video. And then I'll try and link these two videos. If you don't put tahini in, it's not hummus. So what I made last time, everything was right except putting the tahini in. Now the tahini can be stirred in at the end because it's already a paste, and it's a Middle Eastern thing. Now, as I say, there's only 3 ingredients to do it, so this is absolutely critical. You can buy tahini in pots from Asian supermarkets, but this tastes 100 times better and is so easy to make. So all you've got to do is go into an Asian supermarket and buy these. Now they are sesame seeds that are hulled. You can see the colour of those is light. Now all you do is you put them in a frying pan, a dry frying pan or a pan, get that reasonably hot, and then you're going to do that with them. Yeah, you just fry them off, not in any oil, just dry until they brown. Now the browner that they get, the stronger the tahini will be. So that's what I do. They go from that to that. Obviously they're not all even. If I took longer, I'd get them all even colours, but I like the variance, the little colours in there in it. That'll be a fairly dark tahini, which is what I want, because I want that strong taste. Now, all you do is you put that's actually rapeseed oil, which is I prefer to olive oil actually these days. So in there's about 2/3 of a cup of oil. Now I only make it in small quantities because I like it fresh. So if what I don't use, then I chuck basically, and I'll redo another bottle and I keep it in the fridge. So this is enough. So in there, that's my hand, so you can see there's basically a handful. In there, there's 2/3 of a cup of oil. So all you do is you pour those into the oil. Yeah. Then this is optional. A little bit of salt, but so that is optional. But I prefer it with a little bit of salt, because bear in mind when you do the hummus, if you watch my other video, you'll see that you put salt in that. So now what you do is you tighten this up, if I can, with one hand. Okay. So you can see that's in my grinder. So I've got oil and sesame seeds in here. Now this is a coffee grinder, which obviously I've cleaned. Make sure there's no coffee in it and no coffee taste. A liquidizer's no good. It's got to be a coffee grinder because these are seeds in here. Okay, so you push this in. Okay, and you'll get that. Okay, under the top. Okay, lovely nutty smell. Obviously, if you've got a nut allergy, you don't use this stuff, okay? But you've got to look after yourself on things like that. Can you see that? Can you see the consistency? That's like a lovely paste. And believe me, that is so much better. That is so much better than shop bought. Honestly, it's so much better. That's a bit thin. I could put some more sesame seeds in, but to be honest with you, I quite like it like that. They're very pungent sesame seeds, and because I've toasted them quite brown, you get quite a strong flavour. So what I would do with that, do the hummus exactly the same way as I did it in the earlier video, but you put 2 tablespoons of that in the chickpeas. Now you can put it at the end and give it a good mix with the mashed chickpeas, or you can put it as you're mashing the chickpeas, okay? But you know, I can only apologise. I may have to reshoot the video, but I don't really want to, because it was actually quite a decent little video of how to do hummus. So please accept my apologies on that one. But that is tahini, and believe me, homemade hummus with homemade tahini will be a revelation to you if you've never done it. Okay? So, happy brewing, happy eating. There'll be further videos. Hope you're liking things, guys. Ta-da!